Hello, and welcome to part two of our series on interviewing and assessment. In our previous session, we covered the importance of effective interview preparation and the value of structured interviews, behavioral questions, and skills assessments. We discussed how these strategies help in making informed hiring decisions and ensuring a thorough evaluation of candidates. Today, we're diving into a crucial aspect of the interview process: technical assessments. Technical assessments play a key role in evaluating candidates' practical abilities and ensuring they possess the necessary skills for the role. They provide insights on how candidates handle real world problems and apply their knowledge in practical scenarios. As we explore this topic, we'll look at various types of technical assessments, including coding challenges, skills tests, and case studies. We'll also discuss best practices for administering these assessments and evaluating the results effectively. Let's get started and explore how to leverage technical assessments to enhance your hiring process and make more informed decisions. Now that we've set the stage for our discussion on technical assessments, let's outline what we'll be covering today. First, we'll provide an introduction to technical assessments, highlighting their importance in hiring process and the different types used to evaluate candidate skills. Next, we'll dive into the types of technical assessments available, such as coding challenges, skills tests, and case studies. We'll explore how each type can help you assess various aspects of candidates' technical abilities. Following that, we'll discuss best practices for administering technical assessments. This includes designing effective assessments, ensuring fairness and consistency, and using assessments to provide constructive feedback. Finally, we'll cover how to evaluate technical assessments. We'll focus on objective scoring and holistic review methods to ensure a thorough and fair evaluation of candidates' performance. Let's start by exploring the importance of technical assessments and the different types you can use to gauge candidate skills effectively. Let's begin with an introduction to technical assessments and explore why they are a crucial component of hiring process. Number 1, the importance of technical assessments. Technical assessments are vital because they offer an objective way to measure a candidate's technical skills and abilities. Rather than relying solely on resume or interview responses, technical assessments provide concrete evidences of how candidates perform in practical scenarios. This not only helped in evaluating their problem solving skills and technical proficiency, but also significantly reduced the risk of hiring individuals who might not meet the technical requirements of the role. Number 2, types of technical assessments. There are several types of technical assessments that you can use to evaluate candidates. First, coding challenges. These are designed to assess programming skills by presenting candidates with specific tasks or problems to solve. Coding challenges help you see how candidates approach and solve technical problems in real time. Skills tests. These tests evaluate proficiency with particular tools, technologies, or methodologies that are relevant to the role. For example, you might use a skill test to assess candidates' knowledge of specific software or programming language. And last, case studies. Case studies involves presenting candidates with real-world problems or projects that require them to apply their knowledge and skills. This type of assessments provides insights into how candidates can handle complex scenarios and apply their expertise effectively. How do you currently assess technical skills in your hiring process? What types of assessments have you found to be most effective? Let's move on to the best practices for administering technical assessments. A key factor in ensuring that your evaluations are both effective and fair. Number one, designing effective assessments. When creating technical assessments, it's essential to align them with job requirements. This means designing tests that reflect the skills and knowledge needed for the role. The goal is to ensure that the assessments are relevant and accurately measure the abilities that candidates will use on the job. For instance, if you're hiring for a software developer position, a coding challenge should mimic the type of coding tasks they will encounter in their daily work. Number two, ensuring fairness and consistency. To maintain fairness, provide clear instructions to candidates so they understand what is expected. Additionally, use standardized evaluation criteria to assess all candidates consistently. This helps to eliminate bias and ensure that each candidate is evaluated on the same basis. Consistency in the key evaluation process is crucial for making objective and fair comparisons between candidates. Number three, feedback and improvement. One of the benefits of technical assessments is the opportunity to provide constructive feedback. After assessment, offering candidates feedback on their performance can be valuable for their professional development and helps them understand their strengths and areas for improvement. Moreover, use the insights gained from the assessments to refine your hiring process. Analyzing the effectiveness of your assessments can help you make adjustments and improve how you evaluate candidates in the future. What are some challenges you've faced in designing or administering technical assessments? How do you ensure fairness and effectiveness in your current process? Now, let's delve into how to evaluate technical assessments effectively. Proper evaluation is crucial to ensuring that the assessments provide accurate and useful insights into a candidate's abilities. Number one, objective scoring. To ensure fairness and consistency in your evaluations, use scoring rubrics. Scoring rubrics provide a standardized set of criteria that you can use to assess candidates' responses objectively. This approach helps reduce bias and ensure that all candidates are evaluated on the same basis. For example, in a coding challenge, a rubric might include criteria such as code efficiency, problem-solving approach, and adherence to best practices. By applying these criteria consistently, you can make more informed and equitable decisions. Number two, holistic reviews. While scoring rubrics are essential for objective evaluation, it is also important to take a holistic approach. Combine results of your technical assessments with other evaluation components, such as interviews and references, to develop a comprehensive view of the candidate's abilities. This approach allows you to assess not only their technical skills, but also their fit within the team and their potential for long-term success in the role. For instance, you might consider how well the candidate's technical skills align with their problem-solving abilities demonstrated in behavioral interviews. How do you currently evaluate technical assessments? What strategies do you use to ensure comprehensive view of candidate skills and fit for the role? Thank you. Let's look at some sample evaluation criteria for technical assessments to see how you can measure candidate skills effectively. 1. Sample evaluation criteria for coding challenges. Code functionality 40%. This criterion assesses whether the code correctly solves the problem and produces accurate results. It's crucial that the solution works as intended. Code efficiency 30%. Evaluate the performance of the code. Is it optimized for speed and resource usage? Does it handle edge cases well? Next, code readability 20%. Consider how well the code is organized and whether it is easy to understand. Proper use of comments and clear variable names are important here. Problem-solving approach, 10%. Assess the candidate's approach to solving the problem. Did they use a logical and efficient method to reach the solution? Next, sample evaluation criteria for a skill test. Technical proficiency, 50%. Measure how well the candidate demonstrates knowledge of the relevant tools or technologies. Accuracy, 25%. Check the correctness of the results. Were the solution accurate and reliable? Application of knowledge, 15%. Evaluate how effectively the candidate applies their skills to complete tasks or resolve problems. Timeliness, 10%. Consider whether the candidate completed the test within the given time frame. What evaluation criteria do you use for technical assessments? How do you ensure these criteria effectively measure the skills required for the role? As we wrap up today's session, let's take a moment to review the key points we've covered. We discussed the importance of technical assessments in evaluating candidates' practical skills and ensuring they are a good fit for the role. We covered various types of assessments, including coding challenges, skills tests, and case studies. We also explored best practices for administering these assessments, such as designing effective tests, ensuring fairness, and providing constructive feedback. Finally, we'll look at methods for evaluating assessments, including objective scoring and holistic reviews. Consider how you can incorporate these technical strategies into your hiring process. By applying what you've learned, you can enhance the accuracy and effectiveness of your evaluations, leading to better hiring decisions. Don't forget to continuously refine your methods based on feedback, results to ensure they remain relevant and effective. Reflect on how you can integrate these practical or technical assessment strategies in your hiring process. What steps will you take to implement them effectively? Thank you all for your participation and engagement in today's session on technical assessments. In our next session, we will explore part 3 of interviewing and assessment, reference check and background verification. We will delve into best practices for conducting thorough reference check and performing background verification. This crucial step ensures that you have complete view of your candidates and helps secure your hiring decisions by validating their credentials and past performance. Reflect on your current practice for reference checks and background verification. What improvements or new strategies might you consider implementing to enhance this part of your hiring process? Thank you once again for your time today. I look forward to seeing you in our next session. Bye, everybody.